Winners don't quit. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today. Today we're going to unlock a fundamental truth about success. It's something that's simple to say, but often challenging to live. Winners don't quit. The road to achievement is often lined with obstacles and setbacks, but the difference between those who reach their dreams and those who don't comes down to a single choice to keep going no matter what. Let's dive into the principles that turn perseverance into victory. Commitment over convenience. Commitment over convenience, it's a mantra for those who know what it takes to turn dreams into reality. Think about it, anyone can be excited when things are easy, but the real test is when it gets tough. Those are the moments that define us, that separate those who want it from those who truly live it. Let's be real. If you're going to make any dream a reality, if you're going to achieve any goal worth having, it's going to demand something big from you. Not just in energy or effort, but in an unwavering level of commitment. People talk about motivation like it's some magic switch, but motivation isn't what makes someone unstoppable. Commitment is. Motivation gets you out of bed. Commitment keeps you going even on the days you'd rather hit snooze. Now, what does it mean to choose commitment over convenience? It means that when everyone else is ready to give up, you decide to take one more step. It means that when the voice in your head says, this is too much, it's too hard, you counter with, I've got this. Because winners understand that greatness isn't achieved by following the path of least resistance. It's found in doing what's necessary, not what's easy. So how do you cultivate commitment? First, clarify your why. You have to know exactly why you want this thing, why it matters to you. Your why is your fuel, and it has to be stronger than any temporary setback. Next, surround yourself with reminders. Create an environment that supports your commitment, a playlist, a vision board, mentors, whatever keeps you locked in. And remember, commitment isn't always glamorous. Sometimes it's the most unsexy thing in the world. It's late nights, early mornings, pushing through pain, going beyond what others think is reasonable. And that's why so few people actually do it. But here's the kicker: the moment you get comfortable with discomfort, with inconvenience, you become unstoppable. The final piece: accountability. Find people who won't let you off the hook. People who remind you of your commitments and don't buy into your excuses. Winners don't just hope to succeed, they structure their lives so that success becomes inevitable. When you choose commitment over convenience, you're saying to the world, I am here to stay. I'm here for the long haul. That's where true power lives. Grow through adversity. Adversity. Most people fear it, but winners, they embrace it because they know this adversity is the greatest teacher. It's the challenge that reveals who you truly are, the struggle that uncovers strength you never knew existed. Everyone loves a success story, but what they don't see is the grit behind the glory. What people don't understand is that adversity is not the enemy, it's the path. It's the rough terrain on the mountain to greatness. And each setback, every so-called failure, is actually an opportunity to grow, to adapt, to refine who you are. So many people let adversity define them. But the people who achieve real greatness, they don't just face adversity, they grow through it, they look it in the eye, learn from it, and come out stronger on the other side. The question isn't, will I face adversity, but what will I do with it? Consider this adversity as like a workout for your mind and spirit. It's resistance training for resilience. Each challenge you push through builds up that strength, that mental toughness. And the more you do it, the stronger you become. If you're facing a tough time right now, let me tell you this, you are in the middle of an important lesson. Embrace it. Instead of asking, why me, start asking, what's this here to teach me? That shift changes everything. Suddenly, you're not a victim of your circumstances, you're a student of them. Winners know this, and they seek growth in every setback. They understand that adversity is the stepping stone to greatness. So next time you face a challenge, don't shy away. Stand tall, lean in, and know that every ounce of struggle is helping you grow into the person you were meant to be. Vision beyond the horizon. Winners don't just look at what's in front of them, they look at what's possible. They have a vision, and that vision becomes their compass. It's not about today or even tomorrow, it's about where they want to be in the long run. If you're serious about success, you need to create a vision that's bigger than your current reality. You need to have a purpose that fuels you, that pulls you forward even on the toughest days. Your vision isn't a nice to have, it's essential. It's the picture you paint in your mind that keeps you focused, that helps you overcome distractions. Having vision means seeing beyond what's in front of you. It's easy to get lost in day-to-day struggles, to be pulled down by obstacles or the opinions of others. But when you're crystal clear on where you're going, you don't waver. You've got direction, and that gives you power. But to build that vision, start by asking yourself, what does success look like? What kind of life do I want to create? Get specific. Paint that picture in vivid detail. And then let it guide you. When you have a clear vision, your decisions start to align with your long-term goals. You no longer let momentary setbacks or distractions derail you because you're focused on the end game. When things get tough, you don't get discouraged. Instead, you get determined because you know the obstacles in front of you are just part of the journey to that bigger vision. But here's the real truth, your vision is your fuel. It doesn't matter how big or small your goal is, if it's fueled by passion, clarity, and a purpose bigger than yourself, it'll keep you moving forward no matter the odds. Think of the world's greatest achievers. They didn't succeed by focusing on the immediate. They had a vision so big it pulled them through the darkest times. One more key here, don't just focus on the end goal. Focus on what it will feel like when you achieve that vision. Connect to the emotions that will come when you finally achieve it. Whether it's the sense of pride, joy, fulfillment, or freedom, those emotions are the energy that will keep you moving forward when things get tough. So ask yourself, what's your vision? What are you truly working towards? Make that vision so compelling that it drives your every action and decision. When you can do that, when your vision is bigger than any challenge, no setback will stop you. Relentless consistency. Success isn't about big bursts of energy or grand gestures. It's about the small, consistent actions you take every single day. Relentless consistency is the difference between those who stay in the game and those who quit early. Think about it. We all know that person who starts something with fire and enthusiasm only to fizzle out after a few weeks or months. They start strong but lack the consistency needed to see things through. Winners, on the other hand, understand that success isn't won in a sprint, it's earned in a marathon. Consistency is what keeps you going when the novelty wears off. It's the thing that makes you show up when you're tired, when you don't feel like it, when distractions are calling your name. But the magic happens when you show up anyway, when you put in the work day in and day out. That's when you start building momentum. Here's the powerful part, consistency compounds. It doesn't matter if you're trying to build a business, lose weight, learn a skill, or improve your relationships, the little daily actions compound and lead to massive results over time. The key is to never let up. Every small step you take brings you closer to your goal, even if it feels insignificant at the moment. Over time, those small steps stack up into something huge. I want you to think about a snowball rolling down a hill. At first, it's small. But as it rolls, it picks up speed and gathers momentum. getting bigger and bigger with every rotation. Consistency works the same way. At first, the results might not be dramatic. You might feel like you're putting in a ton of effort and not seeing immediate payoff, but keep going. Keep showing up. And over time, you'll look back and realize how far you've come. The key to relentless consistency is discipline. You must discipline yourself to do what's necessary, even when you don't feel like it. It's about creating habits, routines, and rituals that support your vision and sticking to them no matter what. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. Keep moving forward, even on the days you don't feel like it. Turning setbacks into stepping stones. Setbacks are not failures, they are invitations for growth. Every time you face a setback, you have two choices: let it defeat you or use it as a stepping stone to get closer to your goal. Winners choose the latter. Think about any great achiever. You'll see that their story is not a straight line. It's filled with detours, mistakes, challenges, and roadblocks. But every obstacle they encountered was just an opportunity to grow stronger, smarter, and more prepared for the next level. Now, let's talk about how to turn setbacks into stepping stones. First, reframe the situation. Instead of seeing a setback as something that's happening to you, see it as something that's happening for you. Every challenge is a lesson waiting to be learned. The key is to ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What is this setback teaching me that will make me stronger or more prepared for success? Here's where most people go wrong. They let setbacks define them. They fall into the trap of thinking this is too hard or I'm not cut out for this, but winners don't let their setbacks define them. They redefine their setbacks. The next time you face a challenge, instead of asking, why is this happening to me, ask, what is this teaching me and how can I use it to grow? Embrace it. Learn from it and use that lesson to fuel your next action. Remember, setbacks are just part of the process, stepping stones to your next level of success. Mastery of mindset. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have. It can either work for you or against you. Winners understand that mindset is the foundation of success. If you master your mind, you master your life. Everything starts with how you think. The way you perceive the world, the way you talk to yourself, the beliefs you hold, all of that creates your reality. If you believe you're destined for greatness, your mind will work tirelessly to help you achieve it. If you believe you're not good enough, your mind will reinforce that belief by highlighting every flaw, every failure. So how do you master your mindset? First, recognize that your thoughts are not facts. Just because you think something doesn't mean it's true. Winners understand this. They choose to feed their minds with empowering beliefs. They consciously challenge any negative thought patterns and replace them with thoughts that serve their vision. One of the most powerful tools in mastering your mindset is the ability to control your focus. What you focus on expands. If you focus on obstacles, that's all you'll see. But if you focus on opportunities, solutions, and possibilities, your mind will begin to find them. The next time you face a challenge, pause and ask yourself, what's the empowering thought I can choose right now? Shift your focus and your mindset and watch how your world shifts with it. Winners don't let their circumstances dictate their mindset. They decide what to focus on and choose to create a mindset that supports their success. Celebrate progress, not perfection. Perfection is a myth. It doesn't exist, but progress is real, and it's something worth celebrating. Winners understand that every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory worth acknowledging. Too many people wait for the perfect moment to feel successful. They wait until they've achieved their dream before they allow themselves to celebrate. But here's the truth: if you don't celebrate the small wins, you'll never enjoy the journey. You'll always be looking for the next thing, the next achievement, without appreciating what you've already accomplished. Start celebrating every bit of progress, every small win. Every step you take towards your goal is a win, and it deserves recognition. This is powerful because celebration fuels motivation. When you celebrate your progress, you reinforce the behavior and actions that are leading you to success. And it creates a positive feedback loop that propels you forward. So don't wait until everything is perfect. Celebrate now. Celebrate the effort. Celebrate the learning. Celebrate the growth, because each moment of progress is part of the bigger picture. And the more you celebrate, the more momentum you create to take you even further. In conclusion, winners don't quit because they understand the power of commitment, the value of growth through adversity, the strength of consistent action, and the importance of celebrating progress. They master their mindset and see setbacks as stepping stones. And above all, they keep moving forward no matter what. Winners don't quit. Winners don't quit. This is not just a phrase, it's a mantra. It's the heartbeat of those who refuse to back down no matter what life throws at them. This speech has explored 7 powerful keys that are embedded in the mindset and actions of winners: commitment over convenience, growth through adversity, vision beyond the horizon, relentless consistency, turning setbacks into stepping stones, mastery of mindset, and celebrating progress. But now let's pull these concepts together as we reflect on the central message of this speech: winners don't quit. Let's start by revisiting the foundation: commitment. Commitment is the fuel that powers your journey, and commitment doesn't waver when obstacles appear. It's what keeps you going when the road gets rough, when doubt creeps in, and when everyone else is ready to quit. It's easy to get motivated when things are smooth sailing, but the real strength, the real character emerges when you keep moving forward despite the storm. Winners don't abandon their promises, even if those promises come with hardship. They rise to the occasion and persevere. That's the power of commitment, doing what needs to be done, even when the motivation is nowhere to be found. The next pillar is growth through adversity. Adversity is the most universal experience we all share as human beings. Everyone encounters challenges, from personal struggles to professional setbacks. But what separates those who achieve extraordinary success from those who settle for mediocrity is how they perceive and respond to adversity. Most people view setbacks as defeats, signs that they are on the wrong path. But winners see adversity as an opportunity. They see it as a chance to learn, adapt, and grow. Challenges are not roadblocks, they are lessons that guide them toward success. Every time they face adversity, they grow stronger, they sharpen their skills, and they build a resilience that will carry them through future challenges. It's important to remember that growth through adversity is not just a mental shift, it's a choice. It's the choice to face obstacles head on, armed with the understanding that the very nature of success requires discomfort. The greater the challenge, the greater the opportunity for growth. This mindset transforms adversity from something to fear into something to embrace. When you look at challenges through this lens, the very fabric of your life begins to change. You stop fearing failure and start welcoming it as part of your journey. With every setback, you ask, what can I learn from this? And that is how winners thrive. The third concept we explored was vision beyond the horizon. Winners don't get bogged down by short-term circumstances. They don't lose focus when things seem impossible. Instead, they keep their eyes on the bigger picture. They craft a clear and compelling vision of what they want to achieve, and that vision pulls them forward. A vision isn't a far-off dream. It's the anchor that keeps you grounded, especially when everything around you seems chaotic. Winners know that a strong vision is the driving force behind every meaningful action. They don't just react to life, they proactively move toward their goals, their vision in mind, guiding them every step of the way. Having a clear vision helps you overcome distractions, stay focused on what matters, and avoid the trap of chasing fleeting opportunities. Too often, people get distracted by short-term rewards or the opinions of others. But winners understand that they are playing a long game. Their success isn't measured by immediate results, it's measured by whether they stayed true to their vision. When you have a compelling vision, it becomes much easier to persevere. You are no longer defined by the challenges of the present moment. You're defined by the promise of your future. Relentless consistency is another cornerstone of winning. As we explored, success is built not on rare bursts of effort, but on the consistent daily actions you take. It's the small habits that compound over time and lead to extraordinary results. It's easy to do something once or even for a short time, but to maintain that effort day after day, month after month, year after year, that's what sets winners apart from everyone else. Consistency is the secret ingredient that makes the impossible achievable. It's the willingness to show up every day, to keep pushing forward no matter how you feel. Consistency requires discipline. It requires you to push through resistance, to stay committed even when you don't feel like it. It requires a deep sense of purpose that overrides the temporary discomfort. But it's this very consistency that leads to breakthroughs. It's like planting a seed in the soil. At first, there's no visible growth. But if you continue to water it, give it sunlight, and nurture it every day, that seed will eventually grow into something powerful. The same principle applies to success. Winners know that the work they do today compounds over time, and they embrace the discipline of consistency. Turning setbacks into stepping stones was another key message we covered. The reality is that no one is exempt from setbacks. Every person who has achieved anything of significance has faced moments of failure. But what defines winners is their response to those setbacks. Winners don't see failure as a permanent condition. They see it as an event, an opportunity to learn and improve. When they face a setback, they ask themselves, what can I take from this? How can I use this to become better? They understand that their greatest growth often comes from their greatest challenges. The idea of turning setbacks into stepping stones is liberating. It gives you the power to take control of your circumstances. Instead of being a victim of your setbacks, you become the master of them. You take the lessons, learn the skills, and gain the wisdom that will propel you to the next level. The more setbacks you face, the more resilient you become. And that resilience, that inner strength, is what ultimately drives success. The power of mindset mastery cannot be overstated. Everything in life begins with the way you think. Your thoughts shape your reality. The way you see the world, the beliefs you hold about yourself, and the stories you tell yourself all influence the decisions you make and the actions you take. Winners know that to achieve greatness, they must first master their minds. They must shape their beliefs, develop empowering thoughts, and reprogram their mindset to support their success. The best part. Mastery of mindset is something anyone can cultivate. It's a skill. And like any skill, it can be developed through practice. Winners consciously choose to focus on thoughts that empower them, that drive them to take massive action. They understand that their mindset is the lens through which they view their world. And when they choose to adopt a mindset that is positive, growth-oriented, and solutions-focused, they unlock an unstoppable force within themselves. Lastly, we discussed the importance of celebrating progress, not perfection. This is critical. Too many people wait until they've achieved their final goal to feel proud or to feel successful. But success is not about a distant destination. It's about the journey. It's about acknowledging the wins, big and small, that you experience along the way. When you celebrate progress, you reinforce the positive actions that are driving you forward. You create a positive feedback loop that energizes and motivates you to keep going. Celebrating progress also helps you maintain perspective. Too often we get so focused on the end goal that we lose sight of how far we've come. By celebrating every step, every little victory, you create a sense of gratitude and fulfillment that keeps you motivated and grounded. This mindset ensures that you enjoy the journey as much as you anticipate the destination. In conclusion, the message is clear: winners don't quit. They push through challenges, setbacks, and adversity. They commit to their vision, practice relentless consistency, and use every obstacle as an opportunity to grow. Winners understand that their mindset determines their reality, and they cultivate the mental habits that keep them moving forward. Most importantly, winners celebrate every step of their journey because they know that success isn't a destination, it's a process. If you want to achieve greatness, if you want to create a life that's full of fulfillment, purpose, and extraordinary results, then you must commit to never quitting. The road to success is not easy, but it is clear for those who choose to walk it with resilience, consistency, and an unbreakable mindset. You have the power to create the life you desire. Every choice you make, every thought you think, and every action you take leads you closer to the life you envision. Embrace the power of commitment, growth, vision, consistency, mindset, and progress. Remember, winners don't quit. They keep going, they keep learning, they keep growing, and eventually they succeed. Now it's your turn. Will you step up and choose to be a winner? Will you commit to your dreams and never quit, no matter the challenges that lie ahead? The power is in your hands. Embrace it. Keep moving forward. Your best life is waiting for you.